Hey guys, Mars Lincoln here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. So hopefully you guys saw the summon collab that I did with the boy Periodic yesterday. I did pull one copy of the new Broly. Sadly, no Rose. I think I'm probably not going to go back in on the banner. Just because, you know, the download celebration is coming up. I did very well, I think, like in 500 stones, pulling 3 LRs. I've definitely had way worse runs on LR banners. So I think I'm going to cut my losses. I'll probably... Rosé's probably jumped to number 1 on the list of units that I want to buy with my gold coins, but it's going to be a while before he gets added to the shop. So, for today's video, we are here to check out the 55% Broly, CHEELAI and LEMO. They're a fun card. I talked about it in the Rainbow Showcase I did before the banner dropped. I really like the way the card is designed in terms of their passive. I feel like their major letdown is the links. They only have shocking speed as a key link. And then this right here is probably the worst part about this card, because no one runs joined forces. I mean, when the LR Blue Goku and Vegeta come out, which should be like Christmas for, well, near Christmas for global, maybe people will run joined forces, but no one really runs joined forces. So they only have one good team, which is the team that we have brought here, Movie Bosses. Their best link partner is actually Cooler and not the physical Broly, crazily enough. And then I've bought a bunch of support units just so we can try and make them look a little bit better. So we can go ahead and pick up a bunch of orbs here. That's the one that gives everybody the attack boost. And we'll see how we get on here. So, funnily enough, the reason I bought the free-to-play Golden Frieza here is because he has a Movie Boss's allies support buff. And I didn't really need anyone else for, like, main rotation. So, 3.4 mil, that's actually really good. I mean, we are on rotation with double support units. And, of course, the AGL orbs give everybody on the rotation an attack boost. But, I mean, that's a pretty decent showing for turn 1. The thing that I have found the most interesting using this unit in a bunch of different events is, just like any nuking style unit, there can be a turn where, like, you can literally only pick up like 1 or 2 orbs of any color, and it really cripples like how good the unit can be, because obviously you need to pick up 7 orbs if you want the dodge, then you need to pick up at least 2 of the different colors to get that effect. And then, like, they are a nuker, so you don't want to just be picking up like 2 orbs. But very, very interesting, because like if they changed orbs themselves, they would be so much better. But I mean, their passive would be even longer, and I guess maybe they considered that would make them too good. But yeah, if they changed their own orbs, that would be interesting. Although I guess because they can make use of all 5 colors, what would they change the orbs to? Would be the thing. I guess they could change like rainbow orbs to a random color, and then obviously sometimes that just wouldn't help you at all depending on the layout of the field, and then sometimes that would be super good. So I don't know, but let's see. Oh, we can actually get, we can't get 7 orbs there, typical. And this is what I'm talking about. So I guess I could put you first. It's not going to connect any more physicals in the way I want. So I guess let's do this. We'll get the physical orbs, so this gives them the bigger buff per orb obtained and a ton of extra key. So they get their 24 key super. They don't get the dodge, but because they get such a decent buff, they're just under 100k defense. I mean, that's not terrible for a 55% LR. And then the one thing I always forget until I see them in the turn is they do greatly raise their defense on, I believe, yeah, both of their supers. So once they've super attacked, they do actually tank really well, even if you can't pick up that many orbs. But they're just not going to deal a lot of damage if you don't get great orbs. So 3.2, that's pretty good. So that's close to basically the first turn. We got the effect of picking up physical orbs was pretty much the effect of having like another support. Although actually I guess we picked up more than 6 last time, didn't we? Because Turles is a better support unit than Metal Cooler. So interesting. I mean, they're hitting over 3 million attack stat on these rotations, which we are running them with double support units, but it's pretty good for a 55% unit. I want to be able to get a turn, though, where we can get the guaranteed dodging going on. So I did bring one orb changing item, so might have to use that up in a minute. I also really need to float off Cooler here, so they're actually on the same rotation. But yeah, there's a ton of orbs altogether here, but unfortunately we are going to finish off TN this turn for sure. So yeah, one thing, I didn't actually mention it in the Rainbow Showcase because I completely forgot about it, but one thing that I think is really, really cool about this, the design of this card, just like a little bit of flavour in the design, which I do really like. I think it's very cool when they do sort of little details like that, is the whole thing about the 7 orbs, getting them the 100% chance to dodge. I mean, obviously, they could just do that. They can do whatever they want, right? They can do any number of orbs, gives any unit any skill, whatever. But the thing that I think is really cool, I think we talked about this on the timeline when the unit first came out on JP. But yeah, when you pick up 7 key orbs, they will obviously automatically dodge every single attack that comes their way. Just like in the movie, when CHEELAI used the 7 Dragon Balls to wish Broly back to Vampa, so he avoided the Kamehameha from Gogeta. So that's just a cool little touch that has to be deliberate. Like 7 orbs, 7 Dragon Balls, like dodges the attack. That's pretty cool. I even noticed actually when I was looking up the details for the EZA for the Zamasu in Goku's body again, I noticed the fact that he has the additional super attack when you're facing 2 or more enemies. I don't know if that's a reference to like when he first took Goku's body and he killed Goten and Chi-Chi. So he like killed 2 people like when he first took the body. I feel like maybe that's an intentional reference as well. But like little stuff like that I think is really cool. So let me know what you guys think down below. But the 7 orbs, 7 Dragon Balls thing, it has to be that, right? Like it's a cool little touch. But yeah, 55%, they're definitely not bad. I'm definitely going to do a video where we take them into Super Battle Road. The one thing where I feel like, I might do a video on it anyway, but I feel like it's going to be a bit difficult for them to succeed in that environment. But something like the Legendary Goku event, even though they do greatly raise their defense when they super attack, especially at 55%, they don't have like crazy high defense even after supering. So especially at 55%, when we get to like STR UI Goku, unless we're getting those 7 orbs, they are going to take a ton of damage. And obviously on the Legendary Goku event, you don't really want to be wasting an item slot bringing orb changing items. But oh, okay, so we can get our 7 orbs here. We got the int, which I believe is the defense raise for everybody. Yeah, Tekken int is the defense raise. So we can raise everyone's defense and get the automatic dodge. And then let's give you these. And then I guess we might as well just give Broly all of these. So that's the only thing that I do feel is, I think I mentioned this in the Rainbow Showcase, but obviously now having them on my own account, it's very noticeable. I mean, 1.45 is not a bad attack stat for a 12 key, but even with their best link partner, which is Cooler on this team, notice we don't have a support unit in the 3rd slot to get any extra key. So even though we were able to pick up 7 orbs and get their automatic dodge, we still didn't get their 18 key super. So that's where their links and the teams that they're on kind of let them down a little bit, because you really do need to have a support unit in that 3rd slot for them to get that extra key and push them over the top. The only difference, of course, is if you're going for physical orbs. If there's a good chain of physical orbs on the field, because then they get extra key. I think each physical orb gives them 4 key. So obviously you only literally need a couple of key spheres and you can get them straight up to a 24 key super, which is very good. I'm going to try and save... Oh, I don't know if we'll finish them off this turn, but I want to try and save these STR orbs here, because then we can get I brought the change SDR orbs to physical item. So I guess it kind of all depends what Broly does here though, because over 2 million attack stat, very possible that he gets extra supers. But yeah, I don't know if there's been any sort of updates on JP in terms of units that would be a better link partner for them. I feel like they definitely could benefit from some kind of other unit. Like, I don't actually have him yet, so I'll probably try and pick him up when the physical banner comes back, when him and Gohan get their awakenings. But the physical Super Boo, the 50% support unit, would obviously be super good to run with them, except for the fact that he's not on movie bosses. So it's like, that's the biggest problem. Like, you really need certain units to help optimize them, but some of them you can't even run on the same teams. Like, imagine if Broly and if like CHEELAI and LEMO were in the card art, which I think they could have done it like this, but kind of like Hercule with Boo. If CHEELAI and LEMO were in the card art, but the card was just Broly, then he'd be on Pure Saiyans. As well as a couple of other teams that you could put him into. But straight away on Pure Saiyans, it means you'd have units like the physical resurrection of F Blue Goku, who changes orbs. Like, there'd be so many other units that you could run them with that would make them operate so much better. But yeah, 3.5. So I mean, I think what, 3.5, 3.6 is probably the highest attack stat we've seen from them. But I mean, considering all the different things that they do, for 55%, that's definitely not a bad attack stat. And we're going to see the advantages of it in things like Super Battle Road. But being able to get the, like for example, the Int or Tech orbs that gives everybody else a defensive buff, stuff like that's going to be really useful. So for 55%, I would still say they're pretty impressive. They're just let down a little bit by links. You really need key support, and then just to get lucky with the field of orbs that you have in front of you. But they definitely can be good. And obviously they have a farmable super attack, which was nice. So very easy to get them straight up to 10. I really like his TUR art as well, but obviously you're just never going to see it. So let me know what you guys think down below. Did you pull the Broly? Did you pull Rose? I'm going to be dropping another video probably today of a cool team where you can use Rose as a friend, but it's not a future team. So let me know what you think in the comments down below. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Master Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. You can follow me on Twitch or join my Discord. The link is in the description below, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.